So it is sprinkly rainy out right now, and I didn't want to get the phone all wet while I was doing this, but I added a little bit of the potting soil mix with all the little nutrients and all that in it to the top of these two beds, and then up to that little stick there and this little stick underneath in there. All the way to this side is all full of onions. There's maybe 60 white onions over here. They're called Ebenezer's. Maybe 30 sweet onions here. They're called Pentium. They need a little more room, so I wasn't able to get as many in the same space. This side is red onions called Carmen. And this side is yellow onions called Stuttgarter. There's maybe 40 to 50 of each of these. So I covered it with the chicken wire and put some of these bamboo things over top in the hopes that I can keep Luna out of here, as well as any other chickens who are still getting out when they're not supposed to. And hopefully they'll not get in here and start scratching around and ruin what I planted. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, hopefully I'll have onions this year. I've never been able to grow onions successfully. Mostly they just grew tops and didn't do a whole lot else. So we'll see if this does any better. Some asparagus. A little bit more over here. You see a little one there. I don't know if we have any of the purple asparagus coming up or not. Ooh, there is a teeny, tiny little sprout right there. I don't know if it's actually called a sprout, but alright, we might get a few. We'll see. I don't see an awful lot of the purple crown showing, but John will be very pleased to see these and these, and they're plenty thick enough to be picked this year. Fabulous. So these are the ones that I planted. Oh, sorry, no, these aren't. Hold on, I'll get back to those. These are the ones that I planted yesterday, I believe, or the day before. I don't know. I'll have to check my pictures. These are all marigolds. I have a row of lemon and tangerine gem mixed. This is a red and yellow gem marigold that we harvested seeds from a friend of my mom's when we went visiting to where she used to live over in Plainwell. Then there is a row of the Cracker Jacks, which are the great big ones. My mom really likes those. And then in the back, there's a row of small orange, small yellow, and small red and yellow that I harvested seeds from just flowers that I had planted when I bought a flat from a greenhouse. These are all zinnias. The first three rows are California Giants. My mom really likes those. The back two rows are Purple Prince. It's a color that's almost purple, kind of a hot pinky purple, but it didn't appear to be in the pictures on the California Giants, so I just sort of did some of those. Mom loves the great big ones, so I made lots of extras in the hopes of transplanting those. These are a whole lot of combinations of different things. I had harvested some dark red hibiscus seeds from my mom's plant. I thought I'd give it a try. I don't even know if they grow from seed. These two are Cosmos. Xanthos is a very nice pastel yellow, and the seashells are kind of little shades of pinky colors. Then I have a row of asters. These are violet, silver, which is more lavendery, and yellow. Then I have two trays of Lilliput zinnias, which are a little bit smaller ones. Cut and come again zinnias, which I believe are also supposed to be big ones. And then Northern Lights, which are sort of pastel-y pinky purples. Then in this one, I have some Harlequin Columbine. These are blue Columbine, where I harvested the seeds from my Grandma Kay's flower bed years ago. These are mauve Columbine. I have some of those growing up by the house, and I just harvested some of those seeds a couple years ago. These seeds, if they come up, I'll be amazed, are from 2004, when I harvested the seeds from Mom's hollyhocks. Here's some Ford Hook Giant hollyhocks. I just bought seeds for that. Swiss Giant pansies, pink peony. I harvested the they're kind of bulby little seeds off of my peonies, and I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try. I don't know if that's how they propagate or not. Then here are some Shirley Poppy seeds off of the same property that I got the red and yellow gem tangerines when we went visiting my mom's childhood friend. And then this is Amazing Gray poppies. I bought those seeds. Then these are seeds from my mom's Black Eyed Susans. These seeds, I had them marked as Cosmos, also from my mom's garden, but as I remember, I don't know how to say the plant. I actually think it was off of a Cleome. Like, I almost think it's also called a spider flower or something like that. Anyway, when that comes up, we'll find out. And then these are very, very old. These are Turk's caps that were growing at my Grandma Goodner's house across the driveway from my mom's. So those are so old, I'm not sure if they're going to make it or not, but I thought I'd give it a try. So these two I got planted today, and then I figured I shouldn't do just flowers. So I figured I ought to be responsible and, you know, plant food. So this row is 12 plants of Swiss chard. This row is 12 plants of Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. This row is 12 plants of Lacinato dinosaur kale. Those three are three of my favorites, so I figured plant your favorites, the ones you know you're going to eat. I have other varieties of kale and spinach. I don't have any other varieties of chard, but I like these. I love making wraps with the chard and the kale, and then I just throw the spinach in with all the stuff I put in the wrap. This is a new one for me this year, quinoa, brightest brilliant quinoa. So there's 6 plants of that. And then Amazing Cauliflower. I've tried this before and not had any luck getting it to grow, but also I didn't have the best timing last year, so we'll see. Then here is red leaf amaranth. I did have a couple of those grow last year. Red garnet amaranth. I had some of those thrive last year. And actually, these are seeds that I harvested from last year. And then Love Lies Bleeding. Jocelyn had one of these grow that I planted last year. And then this one I haven't done yet is Broomcorn Sorghum. I thought that sounded kind of cool. So there's 3 of each of those. And then we get into the brassicas. We've got Brussels sprouts, Red Bull, and then so they're purple. And Long Island Brussels sprouts, your standard green ones. Then I have some purple sprouting broccoli, some regular standard Waltham 29 broccoli, and then Mammoth Red Rock cabbage. And those, while the purple sprouting is new to me and the Red Bull, I've tried planting them before, but I didn't have the best of luck. So I'm going to try them again, but I've never eaten those. But of course I have the standard broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and I like red cabbage, so I really want this to grow. So I had a couple plants like this grow of the cabbage last year, but they got overpowered by the mint and things that were around it, because I kind of put them in spots where the mint hadn't taken over yet, but it did not take long for the mint to take over, so they did not end up thriving. So we will see how all these do. My goodness, my goodness. Oh, I'm loving it. Pepper babies. All sorts of pepper babies. Got a few that haven't come up. This one is one of the mystery ones. These two back here are asparagus, so I don't know if those will come up or not. This one is a cayenne blend, but those were very old seeds. Tabascos, I've only got a couple coming up there. This one, this is mammoth jalapeno. I don't know if the pepper I took those seeds out of was actually ripe enough, so that doesn't horribly surprise me. These are white bell. I just got that from a farm market. I don't always have the best of luck with farm market produce. Down here, this one was a sweet banana. I'm kind of surprised these didn't come up. This one is a purple tomatillo. Large fruited cherry. These were old seeds. Purple tomatillo, again, I don't think what I got them out of was ripe enough. So that doesn't really surprise me. Although, I don't know. Maybe I took those out of a seed packet. They could just be old. Pretty and sweets. I don't remember if I took those out of a seed packet or ones that I harvested. I'll have to check. This one disappoints me. This was a brand new seed packet. Corno de Toro yellow. Dark purple bell. That was a farm market one. So I'm not too surprised that didn't come up. All the forester plants here. These are all the tomatoes. Many of these are getting to the point where they have their first set of true leaves starting. And that means I'm going to have to get these, especially these. These are doing great. Transplanted soon. Oh, those are the cherry tomatoes. So, super excited to have tomato and pepper babies. And trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to put them once I separate them into each of them having their own little cup to grow in. I have a feeling my kitchen table is going to be covered again. And I'm probably going to have to take my project table, clean it off completely, take it downstairs, and set it up in the living room again. Oh, won't John be pleased? All right. We'll catch y'all later.